Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called When the Storm Comes, written by Linda Ashman and illustrated by Taeyoon Yu. This is the story of all the things that people do when a storm is coming. So on the horizon, the clouds are rolling in, everything's starting to get a little bit dark, the wind is blowing, and then the rain starts and the rain comes. And as that is happening, there is a lot of fear and uncertainty that comes with the noise and with the darkness. And then once everything settles down again, there are some fun things to do when the sun is back out. This lovely story is a tribute to all of the things that people do when there's a storm coming. So you have the beginning where the family is preparing for all of the danger that potentially could come ahead if they're losing power, things like that, ways to pass the time with playing games, and then what they do when they reemerge in the sunshine after the rain is done. The story is one that can be read many times. It is super poetic in its design. There's a really lovely rhythmic quality to the writing. There's a nice meter and pacing and rhyming as you're going through the book. And the way that the story is designed, it matches the intensity of the storm at any given point. So at the beginning, it's starting to rise. And then when it gets really intense, even the poems kind of go along with that intensity. And then they settle down again once the storm has passed. So you have the imagery working with the text, and also you have just the fact that there are so many universal qualities about storms such as this one, rainstorms specifically. And while the illustrations have a childlike quality, you can see a lot of the lines. There's some sponging that's going on with the colors and textures. You also have a mixed race family connecting together. You have a community of diverse characters, and then you have also humans and animals that are going through this experience in their own unique ways. So whether you are reading this in a home or a classroom setting, reading it aloud is a joy to do because the rhyming and meter go so nicely together. It's a little bit like a sing-song poem, even though there's no tune that goes along with it, but it's something that folks will enjoy hearing even if they can't read it themselves yet. So a really lovely story to share, especially for kids who might be a little bit fearful of storms as they come. And it's a way to remember that, yes, the intensity can come, and then also there is the calm that happens after the storm. If this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it wherever you get your books.